is Bob Fondriest. Well, I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, and I proceeded to have 4 children and raise them. Started out my own pharmacy, Johnson's Drugstore in Batavia. Obviously, if you are raising 4 children, there's a lot of enjoyment, but there's a certain degree of stress. Owning your own business is a certain degree of stress. And that's why I really took to the hockey and the motorcycle. It kind of was my outs. I could have a rough day, a rough night, and just hop on that thing and take a ride with the wind in my face. And quite honestly, I would forget any stress that I had. But it's temporary. That's the problem with all good things, nothing lasts forever. I just always was a hard worker and pretty much didn't know when to stop until I was all out of gas, and then I would stop. And some higher power said, we're going to give this guy a cancer diagnosis and he's not going to have to worry about any of that. So honestly, I'll go on record as saying receiving that cancer diagnosis was probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. In so many ways, it's made me realize what's really important. It's made me stop chasing my tail. And that old saying, it just allowed me to stop and smell the roses. And really, I do that every single day. But it's T4, prostate cancer with a Gleason of 10, high risk. I've always been like an uptight, and people I see now, like, you don't even seem like the same person. Well, cancer did that for me. Made me realize that, no matter how much you stress, it's not going to change anything. So you really just need to go with the flow. And I've learned a lot of that at LivingWell. LivingWell is a community for me. It's a family for me. It's a support. I can't say enough positive things. And I know when I go into LivingWell, I'm going to be there with a network of people that are always concerned about each other and always supportive of each other. I heard about it from the nurse when I started my radiation, and she gave me a booklet that they had and said, they got to do a lot of good things over there. And my daughter looked through it, and she was telling me the things she thought I should participate, and one of them being a men's support group. And I said, no, that's not for me. I don't need that. But amazingly, I have fit into the mold there, and there's nothing that I won't do. In fact, I feel bad when they offer something like this is just for women with breast cancer. I'm like, you mean I can't sign up for that class? Because that's my home away from home. I really do participate in everything, and it's for everybody. Anybody that cancer has touched, be it caregiver or the patient. We're all there. We're part of this one big family, and it's a very positive, supportive family, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. The types of things they offer there, be they the Reiki, be they the massages, yoga lattes, singing bowls, healing bowls, all these things, I say give them all a try, and you will be amazed at the difference it can make. Before the cancer diagnosis, a yoga studio would be the last place you'd find me. If you tell me about anything, singing bowls, all the things that I've done there, enjoyed, and gotten great value from. I've even had facials over there, and when they took me on the tour, I said, no, this is just for women, right? And they're like, no, men get facials all the time because, dry skin is a side effect of the treatment. I think it's important for men to change their perspective because I can see what it's done for me personally, and the few men that I occasionally get there, I can see the positive effect it has on them. A cure may not be possible, but healing always is, and I live by that, and I am healed every day I step into a class over there or do stuff with people there. I can't imagine a life without LivingWell, quite honestly. It's just the greatest thing, and I can't say enough about it. I thought of it so much so that I went ahead and got a tattoo of LivingWell. I can just show that they tell me that nobody's ever done that before, and I am so proud to have that. I want to get up every day and look in the mirror and see that and realize that I really am living well because of LivingWell. So I want it to be a permanent part of my body that I never want to ever forget or not think about how fortunate I am to have them.